Um, Now that I've got internet, I am online all the time. Speaking of which, someone just logged in. Oh wait, no, they logged out. Okay, well, that's okay. I wasn't talking to them anyway. And I joined a site called QQ. Well, I know this probably, I had never heard of it before until one of my friends told me about it. And she was, I've never heard of it. And I'm pretty sure once I said QQ, a lot of people were like, I know that site! I know that site! Because a lot of people seem to know that site. I'm like, oh, I joined a site called QQ. I've never heard of it. And I'm like, you've never heard of QQ? It's like totally a Chinese site. And in fact, she sent me the link. She lives in China. I have a lot of Chinese friends that live in China. Now, aha, she logged in just now. She just happened to log in. And she's gonna hate me for that. Oh wait, no, she lives in China. She can't see this video because YouTube is blocked. I'm saved. That's wrong. Oh wow, I could totally use this against her. I mean, not against her, but since she lives in China and can't see this video, I could totally say her name and she won't be like, I'm gonna kill you. Of course, she's probably gonna wonder. She's good at that. She's gonna sense something's up. Like, I log in, she'll be like, you posted my name on YouTube, didn't you? No, I didn't. What are you talking about? Yeah. You're dead. Oh. And so, I joined QQ, and ever since then, it's like, I've met a lot of people that live in China. In fact, three of my favorite people, including her, live in China. And I told them, I want to learn Japanese. I'm learning Japanese. I want to learn Japanese. I am learning Japanese. I know a lot of Japanese. And I joined that site, iTalki. I'll get into that later. And I set out to meet, like, Japanese people to, like, be like, hey, I'm learning. And then you can, like, she logged out. Okay, well, that's fine. And, I was trying, because, I guess I'm gonna have to talk about iTalki right now. Okay, iTalki, which I'm gonna put the link right there. I'm gonna put a link on the doorknob, because I can. Yeah. iTalki is basically a language learning social network. You put in the language you're learning, you put in the language you speak, and the language you are learning, or languages you are speaking. Like, I speak English. I barely speak it, but I speak it. And then I'm learning Japanese, and then German, because I have a friend that lives in Germany, and she's been teaching me German for about almost 2 years now. I mean, it's not like I'm learning German. It's just from time to time she'll teach me something, and I know I can speak maybe 4 words in German because she taught me. And pretty soon I can understand what Nina's saying in the original version of 99 Red Balloons. And maybe I could sing along one day. And so another thing on this site, iTalki, is you can look up people, and what they do is you can look up language partners. Like for me, I would look up people that live in Japan or here in America that's our native Japanese speakers. That's their native tongue. That's their first language, and then that they're learning English, and we can meet and talk, and I could teach them English, and at the same time, them teach me Japanese. Then that one. And but I don't get what happened. This is completely confusing to me. I set out to meet the Japanese people to help me learn the Japanese better and maybe help them with their English, which I think I'm the wrong choice to help them with English in the first place. But I started meeting a lot of Chinese people. They started adding me, and I'm like, okay, I'll add you. Can you help me with my English? Yes. Can you help me improve my English? Yes. Do you want to learn the Chinese culture? May as well, because I like history and stuff. And so I have like 10 friends that live in China. You can't see my other hand. I have 10 friends that I counted 10 friends that live in China. And 3 of them are really close by now. And it's only been about 2 weeks, 3. I don't remember. But I haven't met a single Japanese person on the site. So I added Japanese Mandarin to my list. I'm learning Japanese, Mandarin, and German. So yeah, it probably won't be long until I do a learning Chinese series, which I actually I keep telling them I don't want to learn it. I mean, I want to learn it, but like later, because years ago, like 2005, 6-ish, 2007 maybe, I tried learning. I was reading a lot of Anne Frank. I was trying to write a oxymoron nonfiction novel about her life, because everyone only focuses on the diary. She had more life than the diary, and so I was going to write a full life story of hers, and a lot of material I looked up was in German, so I figured I'd learn German and Dutch, because she also spoke that. So I tried learning German and Dutch at the same time, but the languages are so similar, I got them mixed up, and I gave up. And now I'm learning Japanese with Chinese, and a lot of the Japanese kanji are based off the Chinese characters, and so they're like this. And so I fear that this is going to turn into the other years ago. That didn't make any sense, but you know what I mean. But maybe I have some sort of advantage because I've already learned a lot of Japanese. Maybe I won't get them mixed up, because I started learning German and Dutch at the same time, and I didn't have any way to, but now I could tell them apart. Random flashing of this. I have a feeling my phone's about to go off. Okay, I was wrong. I will tell you my text tone. It's one of my friends that live in China. My favorite song, my favorite Chinese song, I can actually sing a song in Chinese, but I won't do it. I had her say the name. The name in English is Fairy Tales, and no one here in America has ever heard of it. I mentioned it to someone. I'm like, oh, I like this song. They're like, I've never heard it. Everyone in China I mentioned it to, they're like, you know that song? You know that song? And I'm like, I can sing it. You can sing it? Yeah, and so I like the way, whenever I typed her the name, she said it like really loudly, and I love the way she said it, because finally I can hear someone in China speak it in Chinese who speaks Chinese say the name, and it sounded so cool. So I had her say the name, and I recorded it. I was like, can you say it again? I'm going to record you and make it my text tone. She was like, okay. And so It's much louder when I get a, oh no. Stop, stop, stop. Anyway, the site I was originally talking about, before I started talking about iTalki, it's called QQ. One of the friends I met on iTalki asked me to join her on a site called QQ, and I was like, okay, let's try that. It's a downloadable site, like Skype, pretty much. The site she sent me to, the link she sent me was for the Japanese site. I mean, God, the Chinese site. Everything was in Chinese, the symbols, and I was starting to get really irritated with her because I actually filled out the thing, got an account. I was like, okay, I could just screenshot things and send them to her and be like, what does this mean? But I realized that was getting old. And after an hour, I was trying to figure out how to log out because I was getting sick of it. I'm like, you know what? Never mind. She said, wait, I think there's an English version of the site. And I'm like, really? And I looked, it's called QQI, which means international. And it's in English. And I've got it. In fact, I'm just bored right now. I'm going to open my thing up. And you can put it on the side. I have mine so that it is attached to the side. Yeah. That's my friend. And then, oh, look, there's... I'm just bored right now. I'm going to show you my wallpaper. To look at a few icons that I've got. Okay, I'm getting way off topic. So, I downloaded the English version of iTalki, and I've been using that ever since. I use QQ more than I use Skype, and in fact, I have Skype open all the time. Now I have it open. I didn't before. Closing all these windows. I just realized how many windows I had open. I have too many windows open. Anyways, I don't know why I'm doing this. Oh, my friend that did that on here. We're always going like this. It's funny, and I started going like this to her the other day, and she didn't slap me for go like that and slap me or pour hot coffee on me. Speaking of which. So, yeah. Those are a couple of sites I'm using for language learning. There is a site I'm wanting to join, but you got to pay for it. I'm going to talk about it in the next one because I'm already going too long. And the next one I'm going to talk about Tofugu. But not yet. Not yet. I'm going to wait. I don't know why I'm doing this. This feels weird. Okay, I'm going to stop recording right